39 Hotel, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 2 miles eastbound. Remaining south of your arrival quarters, a helicopter 600 feet.
Looking for that traffic, 39 Hotel.
All right, you're probably asking, wait, what's going on? Where are the scenic views and why are we inside the cockpit? I thought this was outside the cockpit. Well, unfortunately, the cameras decided not to cooperate. One wing camera said it was recording. It wasn't. The other one did record, but well, yeah, not the greatest view. But if you're curious about what the approach looks like, check out our last year's video, which we'll link below. We parked in transient parking during the entire air show, but this time we're actually going inside the air show to check out the static displays and of course, go into Million Air. At least you'll get to see a little bit more how we work together inside the cockpit, and don't worry, you're still gonna get your favorite tail cam footage on our departure. And hey, maybe I can put to rest that yes, I do land on the center line. All right, we're still going to talk a little bit of history. This airport started in 1928 as a simple dirt strip called Fly Field. But in 1942, during World War II, it became Yuma Army Airfield, and it quickly grew to one of the busiest pilot training bases in the United States. Thousands of aviators trained here on everything from basic trainers to heavy bombers like the B-17, which you guys know we love. Then in 1945, the war ended. Almost overnight, the base shut down. In 1951, the base was reactivated for the Cold War. This time, it trained jet interceptor pilots, supported radar defense missions, and even hosted early drone programs like the Ryan Firebee.
Yuma Tower, Aero 39 Hotel, would you like me to switch over to ground?
39 Hotel, A firm, .9er, good day.
.9er, 39 Hotel, thank you. Yuma ground, Aero 1939 Hotel, clear of runway 8 at Kilo for Million Air.
39 Hotel, Yuma ground, taxi Million Air. Cross 17 on Alpha 2, hold short runway 8 on Zulu.
Cross runway 17, hold short runway 8 on Zulu, 39 Hotel.
By 1959, control shifted to the Marine Corps, and in 1962, it was officially designated Marine Corps Air Station Yuma. Today, Marine Corps Air Station Yuma is one of the most critical aviation training hubs in the world. It supports nearly 80% of the Marine Corps air-to-ground aviation training, with access to massive live fire ranges in the surrounding desert. It's also home to MATS 1, the Marine Corps' premier weapons and tactics instructor course, often compared to Top Gun.
Make sure lane for taxi.
Make sure lane for taxi.
Flaps up.
Flaps up.
Fuel pump off.
Fuel pump off.
Landing light off.
Light off.
No anti-collision. Transponder VFR 1200.
1200.
And trim to neutral.
Trim is neutral.
I always like their message of check wheels down.
I know, me too.
One of my favorite things.
Like, yeah, we're a jet.
Let's run down really quick specifications on this airport and talk about the changes that have happened since we were last here last year. Yuma Marine Corps Air Station is a joint military base and a Class Delta airport at an elevation of 213 feet with 4 runways, but as a small GA aircraft, we are only allowed to use one of those, runway 0826 at nearly 6,150 feet long. This is important to know because winds here can get strong, making a direct crosswind landing challenging since we're only allowed on this one runway, so be prepared. So what happened to the other runways? Well, runway 1735 is now used only for taxi operations, while the large parallel runway 03s and 21s are reserved for military traffic and Part 121 operations, including commercial airliners. And if you saw our previous video here at Yuma, you saw that there was an airliner taking off runway 26. That is no longer allowed, according to the NOTAMs. At least we don't have to worry as much about their wake turbulence anymore, but as always, check the NOTAMs for the latest changes.
Clear.
Clear, clear.
Now, if you've watched our Houston video, you guys know how important and how stickler I am about getting clear instructions on ground. And there is no difference here on this very, very calm airport because they happened to say the wrong tail number, and I made sure that it was us that they were trying to talk to.
November 83 Hotel, cross runway 8 on Zulu, continue Zulu 2.
Was that for 39er Hotel?
Affirm, sir. Cross runway 8, continue Zulu 2.
All right, cross runway 8, continue Zulu 2, 39er Hotel.
Now, as far as instrument approaches, none exist for runway 0826. So if we want to attempt an approach, we will probably have to use circling minimums to land from another approach. For example, we might use the ILS into runway 21 right and break off during final to land on 0826. Again, just something to keep in mind in case you are having to use an instrument approach to land here. The great thing about this area is you rarely need to use an instrument approach because the weather is clear skies nearly every day. Yuma averages 300 sunny days per year, and low ceilings, widespread fog, icing, and long stretches of IFR weather is really uncommon. Most of the year, flying conditions are excellent, especially mornings. Now, this is southern Arizona, and if there's anything that it is known for, it is the heat, which includes summer temperatures above 110 degrees, which of course means high density altitude. Luckily, the runway is plenty long, but that doesn't mean you should ignore weight and balance and performance calculations. As far as traffic, well, this is a military base and has the best kind of traffic, military traffic. But as exciting as it is to see them, keep your eyes outside because reading a recent post on 4Flight, there was a military helicopter hovering next to runway 26, and some of the worst type of wake turbulence comes from those helicopters. So exercise pilot authority and go around if you need to when you don't feel it's safe. As always, listen to tower and keep your eyes outside for fast traffic. There's also commercial traffic from the terminal located on the north end. And even though it's pretty quiet today, there are times where it can get pretty busy, so just make sure you keep paying attention. There is one FBO on the field, Million Air, and you guys already know by now it's our favorite, and we're excited to see the changes after the renovation. But something we won't be covering today is the crew car, but just know that they do have them. We didn't need one since we were spending the weekend. Everything else though we'll cover once we go inside. But we did want to remind from last year's video that there is transient parking, and again, if you want to know more about that and self-serve fuel, check out that previous video. It has all that information. It makes it a good option for a quick fuel stop, and there's even restrooms available. We are here for the air show. That is secondary actually, because I'm actually here to see my mom. We are gonna be here for the next couple of days. We already got here and saw some F5s. We heard there's gonna be F-35s, those C-130s. Oh my God. The last time the Blue Angels were here was 40 years ago. I'm excited, but before we do all of that, what are we doing first?
We are gonna get breakfast.
We're gonna show you guys the newly renovated Million Air here at Yuma. Let's go eat, because
Yes.
I am hungry.
Yes.
We woke up really early today. So you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Once parked, Million Air is an easy walk from parking. Check-in was fast, friendly, and came with a pretty unexpected bonus. For pilots, they've got pretty much everything covered. Quiet workspaces, flight planning areas, lounges, and plenty of spots to decompress. And of course, the coffee and snack area quickly became our favorite stop. Whoa, that was nice. Hidden in the back was our favorite spot in the entire FBO. But honestly, the thing that surprised us most at Million Air wasn't the theater. If you guys don't remember, at Million Air they have Jetaway cafes. They'll give you vouchers. And what are these? You pay $1 for your meal. Just don't be like me. The first time I thought this meant free, not $1. Don't forget to ask them when you come here. Luckily for us, the receptionist at the front desk, she was like, do you guys want vouchers for Jetaway Cafe? And I was like, oh yes, we do. We expected average airport cafe food. So these are huge burritos. This is half. It has potatoes, eggs, bacon, sausage, and cheese. Oh, it actually looks really good. It smells really good. I'm not even a breakfast burrito person. Tortilla is nice and soft. Oh man, oh, this is good. I'm glad I got my own.
You weren't gonna share with me?
I was not gonna share. This is so good.
You're right, that tortilla is so soft. Get this.
And somehow we still ended breakfast with ice cream. Seriously, that burrito was top notch.
It
One
was.
of my favorite breakfast burritos anywhere.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'm not even gonna lie. I think I would fly in for that.
Right as we finished breakfast, the sound of jets started echoing across the airport. Oh my God. So we're having a pre-air show before the air show.
Yeah.
Blue Angels is Irene's favorite. It's usually like Thunderbirds versus Blue Angels, but you're all Blue Angels.
Oh, I'm all Team Blue Angels. F-18s all the way.
The Blue Angels had arrived days before the show for practice. A few days later, we came back for the full show. And Air Show Day completely lived up to the hype. So we are leaving here today from Yuma. We had an amazing time and we got to do a couple of things.
Yeah, the air show was incredible. You guys saw the Blue Angels here. Don't know if they'll be back next year.
Yes.
But if you were here and you saw it, let us know, because it was an incredible show.
But most importantly, I got to see my mom.
Yes.
I got to spend some time with her. She's very busy, so I don't get to see her that much. She's probably she's over there. She's waiting for us to take off. But you guys have your moms. Make sure you tell them you love them. I love seeing her every time. So, but I told her I'll see her after it cools down, because it's starting to get too hot.
It is hot.
So yeah. But anyways, guys, hope you guys like this one. Again, if you're in the neighborhood, check out Million Air. They're amazing. Oh, don't forget, come early, get some breakfast, even better.
Yes, that breakfast burrito. I still think about that. I was actually hoping we'd get here early enough to get one, but I forgot. It's the
Sunday,
weekend.
yeah.
They're only open Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
And Friday they have ribs. Just saying.
Oh, that's right. We almost came back for that. So anyways, guys, I hope you, again, enjoyed this one, enjoyed the air show. Come back next year. It'll be awesome.
Yes.
All right?
Yep.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. See you guys. The Yuma Airshow never disappoints, and having the Blue Angels for the first time in decades was a huge treat. And then finally having breakfast at the Jetaway Cafe with their delicious breakfast burritos was the cherry on top. And yes, I did just put together Blue Angels and breakfast burritos. I'm going to call that the B&B combo. And we even have what I believe was an F-18 sending us their farewell as we depart. Now let's talk about these burritos again, because we're not the only ones that enjoy them. We were told that the military pilots will put in their orders ahead of time, and when they arrive in their jets to get hot fueled, they get their burritos delivered plainside.
And Yuma ground 456, I forgot to ask, can you set us up for 5 following, if able?
And 5 Sierra Sierra, you can pick that up in the air at 125.55.
All right, 3555.
12555.
Airport 456.
So as you heard, there is no flight following on the ground. You must pick it up in the air. And of course, we want to thank those that make this channel happen, our members. Thank you for supporting us in so many ways that we couldn't have imagined, and for keeping us going. You are all truly amazing. Even if you're not a member and made it this far in the video, we thank you too for sticking with us. Thank you for all your likes, your subscriptions, because all that makes a huge difference on the channel. And if you're not a member, check out our Patreon to see what we have going on over there. We occasionally have live streams, monthly live Q&As, exclusive content like our Off the Record series where we get candid about our visits to some of these airports, and we even show some of the maintenance to keep Hannah in tip-top shape. Don't forget, you can try it free for a couple of days to get a feel of what we got going on over there.
Snake 11 ground, taxi South Kilo via Foxtrot, Echo, Golf, cross 35, or correction, cross 3 right.
The best thing to happen with becoming a private pilot was not all the places we visit, though we love those too, but it was being able to visit family, since most of our family is not in Southern California. And everyone knows that traffic, especially during the holiday, is a pain. We got to spend some time with my mom, which is always special. Attended an amazing air show and got to meet some amazing people. Special thanks to Jamie and Ryan at Million Air for making our visit amazing, Chris for being incredibly nice and making sure we were all set when he marshaled us in, and Tim, who was a viewer of the channel, and we met in that long 1-hour wait line for food at the air show. It's pretty crazy to think of all the people we've met, and we're so grateful for it. And on that note, that wraps it up here in Yuma for us, so we'll see you guys next week, and until then, go fly, go discover.
Yuma Tower, Aero 1939 Hotel, holding short runway 8 for left downwind departure.
Number 1939 Hotel, Yuma Tower, runway 8, wind calm, clear for takeoff, climb on course unrestricted.
All right, runway 8 clear for takeoff and climb on course unrestricted, 39 Hotel.
SkyWest 4893, runway 8, wind 170 at 5, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8, clear for takeoff, SkyWest 4893.
November 39 Hotel, frequency change approved, flight following available on 125.55.
All right, frequency change approved and over to 12555. Thanks for the help. Yeah, Hotel.
November 5 Tango Kilo, the 2510 is cold and the KNYL is cold. Transition approved.
Good afternoon, SkyWest 4893 off of Yuma on Yuma 1.
SkyWest 4893, Yuma departure, contact Climb maintain 17,000.
Climb maintain 17,000, SkyWest 48.
Columbia 10 Yankee, the 2510 is cold, transition approved. SkyWest 4893, clear direct hogs.
Red Hog, SkyWest 4893.
Number 5 Sierra, change my frequency 132.27, 3227.
3227, 456, see you there.
Sierra, loud and clear out central altimeter is 2997.
Yuma departure, Ever 1939 Hotel out of Yuma at 3,300 VFR request.
Number 1939 Hotel, Yuma departure, say aircraft type, go ahead with the request.
39 Hotel, the P28 Romeo Slant Golf requesting fly following to Corona, Alpha Juliet Oscar at 10,500.
Number 39 Hotel, squawk 4677.
4677, 39 Hotel.
39 Hotel, radar contact 3 miles southwest of Bar, 3,600 climbing, and you said 10,500?
Affirmative, 39 Hotel.
Roger, the altimeter is 2996.
2996, and I want to confirm 2510 is cold today?
39 Hotel, affirm 2510 is cold.
Roger, 39 Hotel, thank you.
And 39 Hotel, 2510, transition approved.
2510 transition approved, 39 Hotel, thank you. Yuma departure, Ever 1939 Hotel has a quick question when you have time.
39 Hotel, go ahead.
Just wanted to confirm, when we go through these restricted, should we always hear from you that you guys gave us the approval for the transition?
39 Hotel, affirmative.
Okay, I'll make sure to always do that. Thanks for the help.